In this clip, we make the connection between quantum numbers and the periodic table. So periodic table is important, therefore quantum numbers will be important, and these are the rules. The principal quantum number n is an integer, positive integer, 1, 2, 3, and so forth. L can range from any value. It's also an integer from 0 all the way to n minus 1. ML goes from minus L to plus L. So it can go negative, and MS is plus 1/2 or minus 1/2. And let's just see some of the consequences of that. And so we're going to do some countings of possibilities. First, we're going to look at S. So S is L equals to 0. And ML therefore has to be what? Put in chat. If L equals 0, ML has to be 0. MS can equal plus or minus 1/2. And that is two possibilities. L always has to be 0. ML has to be 0. MS can be 1/2 or minus 1/2. Those are the two possibilities. And remember that number, that S has two possibilities. That's a little hard to read, but there was a reason I used the color. Now we'll go on to this color here, and we're going to go on to P. Put into chat. P is L equals what? L equals 1. ML can be -1, 0, 1. MS can equal what? Put in chat. Plus and minus 1/2. And how many possibilities are there? Well, L could be equal to 1. ML could be equal to 1. And MS could be equal to 1/2. L is equal to 1. 1 minus 1/2. L is 1. 0, 1/2. 1, 0 minus 1/2. 1, -1, 1/2. 1, -1 minus 1/2. And that is 6 possibilities. So remember, S has two possibilities, and P has 6 possibilities. And we're going to then use those and look at the periodic table. Here is the periodic table. And let's look at the first two columns. Remember, S was how many possibilities? 2 possibilities. And there are 2 columns, and it will turn out those 2 columns connect to S. Then P was how many possibilities? And the answer was 6. And if we look at the end of the periodic table, there are 6 columns that go together, starting with the boron column to the helium column, and they will be connected to P. So D is L equals 2, ML equals -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, MS equals plus or minus 1/2. Put into chat, how many possibilities are there for D? Put in chat, how many possibilities are there for D? Remember, for the P, it was 3 ML values. Then half would be MS is plus 1/2. Half was equal to minus 1/2. That gave us 6. So put into chat, how many possibilities are there for D? There are 5 ML values, and then MS can be plus 1/2 or minus 1/2. That's 10. And how many columns are there? Scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, manganese, iron, cobalt, nickel, copper, zinc. I just read the names of the first elements. That's 10. And finally, we have the elements in green below. Guess what letter they go by? Correct. They go by the letter F. F is L equals 3. They have 7 ML values, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. ms can be plus or minus 1/2. How many columns are there in the green block, the rare earths? And the answer is 14. So the actual construction of the periodic table is connected to the number of possible S combinations, P, D, and F, and we even call these elements that. We often call the first two columns S elements, the last 6 columns P elements, the ones shown in blue there, the D, and the ones in green, the F elements, because it is the SPDF label which correctly identifies the features of the electrons on those atoms.